Hello, home chefs, and welcome back to the channel. Have you always wanted to bake but don't have an oven at home, or those mixers that you see pastry chefs with? Well, today we're making this easy vanilla and chocolate marble cake, and all you need is a hand whisk and your jiko. Let me show you. Oh, and as you can see, the cake is super moist. Let's make it. So this cake is similar to the orange cake that I made. I'll link it up here. So we're using the exact same ingredients. Only difference is we are omitting the orange zest and the orange juice and then substituting it with milk and some vanilla. Focus. Yes. And then later on, we'll be introducing our cocoa powder. So we will put in our margarine or butter into a bowl. You want this as soft as possible for your creaming process to go smoothly. And then using your whisk, you're going to whisk this until it's just light and changes color a bit. You're going to see as the video progresses. Then we're going to add our oil and whisk until it's very fluffy and smooth. You will then add your vanilla, about a teaspoon of vanilla, and whisk that in. Then you will incorporate your eggs one at a time, whisking well in between every addition. And as we whisk, because this is the one part that is going to take a bit of time, allow me to say thank you for the support that you have given me this far. We are at 92 subscribers. Yay! So excited. Thank you that you're enjoying the content that I am putting out, and I am hoping that you are getting challenged to want to do these recipes in your kitchen, because everyone can bake in their kitchen, and that's what this whole community is about, making sure that everyone gets to a point where they can bake this pastries or breads or buns that may seem very difficult, but we are making it easy for you to make them at home. So this is the mixture that you will end up having, and at this point we are going to mix flour, baking powder and salt together, and then we will slowly add this to our mixture, alternating with our milk. Now there is a quarter cup of milk that is in this video. We're going to use about half of it for the mixture, then the remaining half will be to be able to make a chocolate paste that we can be able to add our butter to in order to make the chocolate aspect of this vanilla chocolate marble cake. Like you know by now, we always start with our dry and end with our dry. So that will be our flour. Then the liquid that you're using in this case is milk. Then end with our flour. And as you can see, after a few minutes of mixing, our butter looks amazing. This is the consistency you want to get from your butter. So let's make the chocolate aspect. You're going to take 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, depending on how dark you like your chocolate cake. And then we're going to add the remaining milk. If it's too thick, you're going to add like another tablespoon to this. Mine was a bit thick at this point, so I added another tablespoon of milk. Then you will whisk that together, and then we'll add our butter to this to create the chocolate portion of our vanilla marble cake. Now that both our butters are ready, you're going to start with your vanilla butter, and you'll pour a portion of it on your cake tin, and then we're going to then pour our chocolate butter. By the way, you only need approximately a third of your mixture to make the chocolate part. The 2/3 that is going to be left, you need it to be the vanilla aspect so that your marble can be quite nice. You'll see at the end. So you alternate the two. You can even make this more. I'll show you when I'm showing you the video for the zebra cake. It's different how you alternate this, but in case you want to see me do the zebra cake, let me know in the comment section below. I'll show you how to be able to get more layers in a very intricate, nice design. Yeah, but this is the simplest marble cake you can make at this point. And then this is our setup for today. This is how I bake when I'm not baking using the oven. So what I have is here in this sufuria, I have sand, and then I have been letting it warm up for maybe 10-15 minutes. And then what I'm going to do is put my mixture, the butter, with the cake tin, into that. You want to make sure that your cake tin can fit into the sufuria that you choose to use with your sand. I know there are other means that people use nowadays to bake. This for me has worked like magic over the years. So if it's not broken, why fix it? Then you want to take a few pieces of charcoal and then put them on top. Basically what we're trying to do is create an oven with heat from the bottom and from the top. This is the setup. Then you'll put your timer for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then your cake will be done. Remove it from your DIY oven and then let it go. Try and overlook the fact that I have my cake a bit burnt on top because I was doing other things and I forgot about it. But let's cut into this beauty so that you can see how amazing it looks. And it is so moist for a cake that has been baked by Jiko. Now, you need to be very careful about timing when you're baking with a Jiko. And make sure you do not overbake this cake. And just like that, you have a whole cake that you can serve to people for tea tomorrow morning, if that's what you want, or just eat it today. Thank you for the support that you've been giving me. In case you want this recipe, remember it's the same as the recipe in the orange cake video, so head up to that. I'll leave a link at the end of this video, so in case you want to see other things baked using a jiko, just let me know. Bye.